Hi friends, welcome to one. So, in the we will discuss MCQs and multiple choice questions, relevant multiple choice questions. Okay. So, first we are going to discuss regarding animal tissues. So, in connective tissue sheets, this is the correct sequence stretching from the outermost to the innermost layer. So, outermost and the innermost layer connective tissues. So, options are epineurium, endoneurium, perineurium, perineurium, epineurium, endoneurium. Coming to the next option, perineurium, endoneurium, epineurium, and epineurium, perineurium, and endoneurium. So let's see, 4 options under. First, epineurium, endoneurium, and perineurium. Then comes perineurium, epineurium, endo, and perineurium, endoneurium, and epi. And then comes epineurium, perineurium, and endoneurium. So, you name which is the first one, which is the last one. So, the option is epineurium, perineurium, and endoneurium. So the explanation is epineurium is the thick irregular connective tissue layer that surrounds a peripheral nerve. It frequently encircles many nerve fascicles as well as blood arteries that fed the nerve. The epineurium is porous, that is the epineurium. That is porous and made up of fairly thick connective tissue that holds nerve fascicles together. The perineurium is a thick sheath of connective tissue made up of many concentric layers of fibroblast cells that are linked to type 1 and type 2 collagen fibers. In the peripheral nerve, perineurium creates a metabolically active diffusion barrier. The perineurium maintains the endoneurium's hemostasis, including the continuous intrafascicular pressure. Then coming back to the endoneurium, that is the last structure. So, epineurium, that is the first one. Perineurium, that is the second one. Then comes the endoneurium. So, endoneurium is a thin connective tissue layer that wraps around each myelinated nerve fiber in the peripheral nervous system. Its constituent cells are known as endoneurial cells. So, that is the first one is epineurium, pinne perineurium, and endoneurium. So, this is how outermost to innermost ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. ആദ്യം epineurium, പിന്നെ perineurium, പിന്നെ endoneurium. So the right option is option D, epineurium, perineurium, and endoneurium. Now the next question, this is the difference between a nerve and a neuron. So what is the difference between nerve and a neuron? So option A consists of different number of cells. Option B, one has motor and other has sensory function. Option C, nerves are made of grey matter while neurons of white matter. Option D, nerves are present in central nervous system only. So the right answer is, it consists of different number of cells. So this is the difference between nerve and a neuron. So neuron n number of cells whereas nerve is a single cell. Okay. So the next option is the only connective tissue without fibroblast. Option A, areolar connective tissue. Option B, bone. Option C, cartilage. Option D, blood. So the right answer is blood. So the connective tissue is one of the 4 basic type of animal tissue. Connective tissue is found in between other tissues everywhere in the body, including the nervous system. All connective tissue consists of 3 main components. So 3 main components are another: fibers, elastic and collagenous fibers, ground substance and cells, but blood and lymph lacks the fiber component. So the blood and lymph lacks the fiber component. So two fiber components lack one blood and one lymph. So the option areolar connective tissue and bone and cartilage and blood. So the right answer is blood. The only connective tissue without fibroblast are blood and lymph. Okay. So the next question is, in these tissue cells, lacunae are enclosed. So lacunae is like an enclosed. Option A, cartilage. Option B, bone tissue and cartilage. Sorry, bone tissue. Option C, A and B. Option D, muscular tissue. So A and B are cartilage and bone tissue. So lacunae enclosed is tissues. So the answer is option A and B. That is the cartilage and bone tissue. The cells of cartilage and those of bone are enclosed within small spaces called lacunae. Each lacunae in cartilage encloses up to 4 chondrocytes, whereas each lacunae in bone encloses a single osteocyte. Lacunae are spaces in which bone cells are present. The main purpose of a lacunae in bone or cartilage is to provide a home for the cells it contains while also keeping them alive and functional. In bones, lacunae encase osteocytes. In cartilage, lacunae encloses chondrocytes. So option C, that is A and B, cartilages and bone tissues. So in this tissue cells, lacunae are enclosed in cartilage and bone tissue. Now the next question number 5. Mast cells are linked to which one? Option A, neural tissue. Option B, areolar connective tissue. Option C, endocrine glands. Option D, exocrine glands. So the right answer is areolar connective tissue. So the mast cells are linked to areolar connective tissue. Now phylum Porifera is classified based on. So phylum Porifera. Options are branching, symmetry, spicules, reproduction. So the right answer is spicules. So phylum Porifera is classified based on spicules. Now the next question. The canal system in sponges develops due to option A, porous walls. Second one, gastrovascular system. Third one, reproduction. And fourth one, folding of inner walls. So the canal system എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും folding of inner walls. You know, sponges correct ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു shape അല്ല. Understood? They are ഒരു proper symmetry ഇല്ല. So they fold. ആ fold formation ആണ് inner walls ലാണ്. That is how the canal system of sponges develop ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്. The next question, select the correct pair. Arthropoda silverfish, Pisces jellyfish, Echinodermata cuttlefish, Mollusca starfish. So select the correct pair. Arthropoda silverfish ആണ് correct pair. Pisces jellyfish, Echinodermata cuttlefish and Mollusca starfish. So the right answer is Arthropoda silverfish. So Pisces jellyfish alla, Echinodermata cuttlefish alla and Mollusca starfish alla. Okay, so those options are wrong. So the correct pair is Arthropoda to silverfish. Now the next question is, which group does not contain polyp? So polyp illata group edana? Anthozoa, Hydrozoa, Scyphozoa and Calcarea. So the right answer is Calcarea. So the group does not have polyp is Calcarea. Now the next question is, Ascaris is characterized by presence of true coelom and metamerism, presence of true coelom but absence of metamerism, absence of true coelom and metamerism, absence of true coelom but the presence of metamerism. So the options are ശരിക്കും വായിക്കുക Ascaris. Ascarisന്റെ characteristics ആണ് ചോദിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. So option A, presence of true coelom. Coelom true ആണ് and metamerism true ആണ്. Second option, the presence of true coelom but absence of metamerism. Metamerism absent ആണ്. Okay, so the absence of metamerism. Now the third option is absence of true coelom. Means true coelom absent ആണ്, metamerism absent ആണ്. Okay, now the next option is absence of true coelom but presence of metamerism. അതായത് coelom absent ആണ്, column absent ആണ്, പക്ഷെ metamerism present ആണ്. So ഇതാണ് 4 ഓപ്ഷൻ. Don't get confused. So the right answer is absence of true coelom. Means coelom ഇല്ല, coelom is absent and metamerism absent ആണ്. Okay, so the both are absent. So the Ascaris is characterized by absence of true coelom and absence of metamerism. So the right option is option B, absence of true coelom and metamerism. Now the next question is, Cnidaria is characterized by option A, tissue level of organization, option B, nematoblast, option C, coelocentron, and option 4 is all the above. So the answer is all the above. Means tissue level organization and nematoblast and coelentration and coelentration. So answer is all the above. Now the next question is, notochord occurs throughout life and all through the length of body in cephalochordata, hemichordata, urochordata and vertebrata. So the notochord occurs throughout life and all through the length of the body in. So the option A is cephalochordata, option B is hemichordata, C is urochordata and D is vertebrata. So the answer is cephalochordata. So notochord occurs throughout the life, means full life, throughout the life and all through the length of the body. All through the length of the body means head to tail. That is cephalochordata. Okay. So the next one is, Periplanta belongs to which phylum? Option A, Mollusca, Arthropoda, Annelida, Echinodermata. So the answer is Arthropoda. So Periplanta belongs to Arthropoda. Now the next question is, which of the following characteristics is not typical to class Mammalia? That is alveoli lungs, 7 cervical vertebrae, thecodont dentian, 10 pairs of cranial nerves. So the option is 10 pairs of cranial nerves. So the next question is, radial symmetry is found in Coelenterata and Platyhelminthes, Coelenterata and Echinodermata, Arthropoda and Mollusca, Porifera and Coelenterata. So the right answer is Coelenterata and Echinodermata. So the options are ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണം. ഇവിടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ വന്നേക്കുന്നത് Coelenterata and Platyhelminthes ആണ്, Arthropoda and Mollusca ആണ്, and Porifera and Coelenterata ആണ്. So all the other 3 are wrong. The right answer is Coelenterata and Echinodermata. So there we come to the end of this session. So MCQ 15 questions are now discussed here, animal tissues, and if there is any question, you pin to us. Thank you.